Hello, my AnimeLovers friends are back on my channel, just to tell you that this channel discusses the latest update info about anime and also recommendations for anime. Recommendations for all AnimeLovers friends. In this content, I will share some recommended anime series that will air in winter 2021 before entering the video. For friends who have just joined this channel, you can just press the subscribe button and the bell so that friends don't miss the latest update info about the channel, and also friends help to share your introduction video so that many people watch this video. Without further ado, we just enter the video. Anime Attack on Titan Final Season, or also known as Shingeki no Kyojin, which according to the trailer that is circulating is likely to adapt the story to the battle in the Shigansina district where Eren managed to enter the world of Path and meet Ymir Fritz. LDA Nation, because the Attack on Titan manga is still not finished, it is likely that the first 12 to 13 episodes of Power will adapt until the beginning of Eren's founding Titan Power, whereas their final battle between Eldia Marley's alliance will face Eren and the Roars Marley's Continental Wall and life in Eldia Camp, Liberio, of course worth waiting for is the raid of the company's survey to Liberio, where Eren will face the Marley Titan. Like Warhammer Titan and Jaw Titan. Because this anime is quite like Dan in the future by many people. Re:Zero Kara Hajimeru Isekai Seikatsu Season 2 continues Subaru's story that finally ends the White Pope's threat and defeats the Archbishop of Sin of the witch cult, who represents laziness, Betelgeuse Romanicanti. But shortly after overcoming the tragic ending and reuniting with his beloved Emilia, Subaru learns that Rem has been erased from this world, falling victim to the White Whale's mist of elimination in the midst of Subaru's circle of death. With the White Whale now gone, Subaru and Emilia are forced to face a reality they never dreamed would happen. After experiencing several events, finally Subaru meets the witches in one place, and from here begins the continuation of Part 2 of Re:Zero Season 2. Yakusoku no Neverland Season 2 The Big Escape. The characters are exhausted but still have the fighting spirit. They've lost so much and have known so little about the world, but must now fend for themselves. Emma's optimism is a great morale boost, but how will she do when faced with vicious demons? Ray has just been talked out of committing suicide, but now he needs to solidify himself with a new resolve to keep living. Every character will need to face the harsh reality of their situation as they fight day to day. They know nothing about the outside world, so the journey ahead will be a trial and error process with their lives and their freedom at stake. Stone Wars Season 2 Stone War. From Dr. Stone, Tsukasa and Senku will finally fight. This is the after war, and it is mentioned that the two will also build their new kingdom and civilization. It is not yet seen whether the group they will create is meant to expand their team for battle. In addition, Senku is expected to continue his task of solving petrifying mysteries as well. Why and how was civilization frozen thousands of years ago? He will find the answers, and hopefully, he will be able to explain what happened when the mysterious flash of light froze everyone and everything, which is seen. And later there will be 3 new characters and new enemies who will be in Stone Season 2. Tensei Shitara Slime Datta Ken Season 2. Season 1 of this anime tells of a corporate worker Mikami Satoru who is stabbed by a random assassin and is reborn into another world. But he turns out to be reborn as a slime. Usually slime is a lowly creature in an RPG where he originally came to meet a dragon sealed in place for 300 years. Then he was friends and promised to help the dragon to destroy the seal using his special ability. Then the dragon gave him the name Rimuru Tempest. Mikami became a very strong figure. With a new identity as Rimuru, then he began his quest to create a world that welcomed all races to coexist. Hey. Little spoiler for the second season, later at the end of the story Rimuru will become God and return to the past to save himself in the past, where he will die later. Gotoubun no Hanayome has a lot of Gotoubun fans because the story of comedy, harem, romance is the genre most favored by Japanese like me, including maybe Gotoubun no Hanayome. Tells about the life of a poor student named Futaro Uesugi. To fulfill his needs, Uesugi must become a private tutor for 5 twin girls. Uesugi actually had a problem with one of the quintuplets, however, because he had to pay off his father's debt, Uesugi had no other choice. Moreover, this job allows him to get a salary 5 times as much for the second season. It is possible that later he will tell Futaro's past, a short story of the girl Futaro liked when he was a child, who was none other than one of the 5 twin girls. Just look forward to the anime, which is expected to air in early 2021. World Trigger Season 2. World Trigger's story is set in a world where a gate has been opened between the human world and the monsters known as neighbors. Heroes always leave their class to fight neighbors with special power energy blades and barrages of bullets known as triggers. The protective force that stands among human safety is the National Defense Agency, also known as Border. This World Trigger anime takes you on an action-packed journey where Border saves lives every day. Log Horizon Season 3. The third season of Log Horizon. A year after the adventurers were blown into the Elder Tale world, Akaba's prosperity begins to teeter with the emergence of a new monster, Genius, a festering power struggle between the East-West aristocrats, and the growing gap among the adventurers themselves. Finally, the Round Table, the symbol of their unity, faces a decisive crisis. Mushoku Tensei Isekai Ittara Honki Desu. A 34-year-old Nidataku is chased out from his house by his family. This virgin, plump, unattractive, and penniless nice guy found that his life is going down the path to an end. He then recalled that his life could actually be much better if he can get over the dark history of his life. Just when he was at the point of regret, he saw a truck moving at fast speed and 3 high schoolers in its path. Mustering all strength he had, he tried to save them and ended getting run over by the truck, quickly ending his life. The next time he opened his eyes, he is already reincarnated to a world of sword and magic as Rudius Grerid. Born into a new world, a new life, Rudius decided that this time I'll really live my life to the fullest with no regret. Thus he starts the journey of a man yearning to restart his life. Kumo Desu ga Nani ka. The protagonist was just an ordinary high school girl, but suddenly I was reincarnated as a spider monster in a fantasy world. Not only that, but I awakened in a dungeon filled with vicious monsters. Armed with only my human knowledge and my overwhelming positivity, I'm forced to use spider webs and traps to defeat far stronger monsters just to stay alive. So begins the labyrinth survival story of a girl with incredible mental strength living as one of the lowest ranked beasts. Just like the 2021 winter anime recommendation that I can share. Friends can write in the comments column below which anime are you most friends waiting for, and friends can send a request what anime recommendations are good for future content. Before I close, for my friends who haven't subscribed to this video, let's sign the subscribe button and the bell so that friends don't miss the content that will come. That's all. I'm sorry if there is a word error, and bye bye.